welcome back to more Lego Star Wars content. Warning, everything I say in this video is a joke, okay? If you can't take a joke, please click off the video. Thank you for watching, and enjoy. Unless you're a chud, you probably won't like it. Anyway, we're doing Revenge of the Sith. We just finished Clone Wars last episode. I made Count Dooku my bitch. I bent him over, and, well, he wasn't really happy and he had to flee the scene. Okay? He was in the Yoda files. I caught him. I tried to call him out about the Yoda files and he wasn't really having it. Alright? Okay, so today I do have some very, very interesting topics. Um, Ones that I really do think you guys may be interested in. So without further ado, let's fucking dive into it. Okay, so real talk, do you guys think NBA players should be forced to fuck middles? You know, to kind of offset that population? Me personally, I don't mind the word, alright? They want to be called little people. I don't mean to diminish them in any sort of way, but dude, that's a fun fucking word. But apart from that, maybe if all these 7 foot tall dudes would really start, laying pipe on these 3 foot women, we can kind of, make like a 5 foot offspring. Maybe that's the solution that we've been looking for this entire time, and nobody's really been digging on that. Nobody's done that shit, dude. Let's make it happen. No, but in all seriousness, why hasn't that shit happened, dude? Maybe there was some experiments in like China. Isn't it so funny that some people China? Dude, my throat. I was like being LARPing crazy yesterday, dude. I did some intense labor outside. It was really beyond my expertise. My back is fucked. My neck feels fucked. I even fucked on my wrist. I literally feel like Riley Reid after seeing a blacked. All right, it was a bad experience. I'm not rocking with it. I'm just trying to recover. All I know is, dude, they got some crazy shit going on in China. My throat is actually still fucked though. It's been bad, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I've been trying to take some like fucking cough drops and shit. I've been coughing like a fool too. Like you would think I had like some sort of fucking illness. You know what I mean? It's been pretty bad, but you know me. I'm a dog. All right. You know what dogs do? They dog it out. All right. So I recently have been watching the Jurassic Worlds that got added on Netflix, and I actually fuck with them. Okay. I haven't watched the newest one. That's the only one I haven't watched. The one with just the fucking women, dude. Who wants to watch that? Now I'm playing. I am going to watch it. I'm actually kind of excited. I'm curious if it's going to be any good. But I watched the other ones because I'd only watched like the first two, and then there was another one with like Chris Pratt in it that I watched with like that clone bitch. I don't really know the story exactly. It was some weird shit. Here's my question, okay? Who taught Chris Pratt how to train dinosaurs? Right? Who had the expertise for that? You know? I don't have the expertise for that. Who taught him, dude? In a world with no dinosaurs, Chris Pratt just knows exactly what to do. I think we need to look into him. I think Chris Pratt and Wadu maybe have some sort of connection we just really haven't looked into. So if Chris Pratt ends up on the Yoda files, I wouldn't necessarily be entirely surprised. But, you heard it here first. Um, Raise your eyebrows, keep an eye out. Don't know what he's doing when he's in the hideout. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. All right. Let's move on from Chris Pratt and the fucking dinosaurs. So I have had an issue recently. I've been watching YouTube when I go to sleep. So I just got a Crunchyroll subscription. Okay. So I watch Crunchyroll, but I can only watch so much of it because I actually want to know what's going on and a lot of the shows that I watch. Right? I can't. if and then if I like keep watching, or if I keep it playing, then I'll lose track of it, and then I'll like be fucking searching for the episode I kind of remember, and then I'll try to go back to it, and then fucking, it's a whole fucking rigmarole, dude. I don't like it. All right, so I'll put it on YouTube or something, and when I do put it on YouTube, what I've noticed is I get some really weird ads, man, and the weirdest ones I'd say, dude, I get Spanish ads. I don't know why. It's not like I'm in like fucking Texas or something, dude. Why am I getting Spanish ads? And they all are about some dumb political shit, man. It's like Senor Trump, and then it's just like fucking blabbers on about some stupid bill or some shit like that. Dude, I don't give a fuck. All right, bring me back to my video. No, but seriously, why am I getting pushed that shit? I have never looked up anything Spanish, you know? So I think everyone gets like their Strayer University ads, or whatever the fuck whatever the military one is, where it's like, if you're a part of the armed forces, go to Strayer. You know, they're gonna help you. Like, okay, whatever, dude. Yeah, skip that shit, please. I don't give a fuck. But thank you to anyone that served in the military. not gonna not gonna diminish that. I'm just diminishing the ad, dude. Nobody likes ads. I fucking hate them. As a matter of fact. But yeah, no, they give me these Spanish ads, and it's like, what the fuck am I watching right now, or what's trying to be portrayed? And I literally feel like that's probably the worst form of marketing, dude. Right? So I don't understand what the fuck you're saying, and you're trying to convey a message. Just sway me in some sort of fucking voting, right? What the fuck is that, dude? Maybe if my YouTube was like set to Spanish, and I was just looking up fucking Bad Bunny, or I just had like Quattro Ca and fucking repeat, maybe send those ads my way, but I don't. Okay, I don't get it, and that's been an issue for me, and I also don't get YouTube either. So you skip an ad, right? And then immediately it just like breastfeeds you another fucking ad. And then if you don't touch your remote and hit skip or like next, dude, you just get fed like a 3-minute fucking ad. I've been fed an 18-minute ad, dude. And there was this one time I woke up and to a 56-minute ad. What the fuck? Dude, that is Wadu. That's Wadu trying to feed me this fucking ad shit. Trying to get all the revenue he can out of me, you know? That's him trying to pick pennies out of a fountain. What the fuck is that shit, dude? Speaking of military shit, have you guys seen like Erica Kirk's new position? She got like appointed for like some big thing for the Air Force. Dude, she's never served. The fuck does she know about the military? Dude, her husband got shot, and she's just like dancing and parading around, throwing that shit back. What the fuck has she done for anybody? There's probably millions of other people more fitting of that position, but we see Erica Kirk on. Dude, she's on some fucking. I don't even know how to explain it, dude. Like a ceremonial sort of. She's on some fucking celebration for her husband's funeral. I've never seen anything like it. At least I don't think I have from celebrities. Like, someone gets fucked in such a brutal fashion, and you're just like fucking throwing that shit around like you're Miley Cyrus at a concert. I don't get it, dude. And she's so chopped. If out of the millions of people, can we pick someone that wasn't completely chopped? Right? Okay, if we're gonna have a woman doing it, dude, at least make sure she's hot or something, you know? I don't want to look at Erica Kirk making decisions for the Air Force, doing anything for the Air Force, as a matter of fact. Um, if anything, she should have signed with the shoe brand, maybe like a basketball one, so she can just start jumping on it. No, but dude, she's so cooked. She's so cooked. And I heard, I don't know if this is true. Like I said, you guys know I don't do my research. Okay, at least with this sort of petty shit, a lot of the stuff I actually do my research on. I don't talk about on this channel because I'm a very independent person. I I have some views that lean one way, I have some views that lean the other way. I don't affiliate with a two-party idea. I think it's good to have ideas within multiple parties that you affiliate with. You know what I mean? I think it's, you can't just always vote for this or always vote for that. Do whatever you want to do if that's what you want and that's what you truly believe. Please go with your voice, your thoughts, whatever you think you want to do. That's 100% okay. Please do you. I'm not doing that shit, dude. I don't even vote, you know? I don't believe in any of these fucking candidates. They're all shit in my head. They literally all are. They're just like lobbied and then they get into office and they don't do shit. The worst thing I think anyone's done for any of us was fucking Michelle Obama, alright? And she made all the school lunches shit, dude. Do you remember the difference prior to Michelle Obama and then post Michelle Obama? You remember that shit, dude? Dude, she literally cooked our lunches. And if you're in any place that, I mean, luckily where I was at was actually a decently funded school. That lunch was still shit, dude. If you're an underfunded school, you were probably eating like, I don't know, dude, like fucking chicken claws or something. They probably had you at fucking doing some crazy shit. You know, I just don't fuck with it, man. I don't fuck with it at all. Nah, she or he, I don't know if we're going in towards these transgender allegations. I actually like those allegations. That's a cool conspiracy theory to me. I think that one's hilarious. I don't think it's true. Wink. Um, I don't think it's true. Probably isn't. I don't know. All I know is if that is true, she's probably got a piece on her. He's got a piece on her, or however she wants to identify. Who knows, dude? Who fucking knows? Dude, those lunches got fucked. What I was gonna say though, before I got into this whole, wholesome rant of just being yourself and, doing your own thing. Um, Erica Kirk, right? Dude, what the fuck is she doing, man? Literally, what the fuck is that? Okay, oh, I remember. So apparently Charlie thought that she was cheating on him or some shit and then took out the will and left everything to the kids or something. That was the rumor that I heard, and if that's true, that's some true Chad shit. Dude, getting a +1 from Beyond the Grave is impeccable work. I think we can all agree to that. I think everyone could atone to that. If you get a 1 up from Beyond the Grave, you cooked. Okay? That's some Gordon Ramsay sort of shit. You really fucking cooked. I don't know how true that is though. I don't know. I don't believe a lot of the validity with most things that I see nowadays. It takes an intense amount of research to really get any true understanding of anything. Okay? So, like I said, I don't know. But it's kind of crazy just how everything has shifted, right? Because even now, like AI, it's so easy to like fall for shit or believe shit, and the amount of misinformation that just gets flooded around and then gets blown up and then just taken as fact, it's fucking nuts, dude. It really is nuts, and that's kind of fucking with everybody currently. That's not like a, I know misinformation's always been like a big thing. Obviously, there's propaganda, shooting one way, another way, wherever the case is. Um, it is genuinely insane how much can get done now, even with like these deepfake AI voices or whatever the fuck. It's genuinely insane, and you can't really speak so much on it, and you can't really point fingers on it. You can, but you also can't. It depends who you point those fingers at. So keep that in mind. But yeah, you can't point fingers at certain groups because They are 100% not responsible, and if you think they are, you're just wrong. You're wrong. And you're a lot more than wrong. Okay? So, you really gotta be careful out there. Dude, fuck it. I don't really want to sugarcoat it. Why is it that you can say the exact same thing to some people, no repercussions, you don't get anything, but you say something to someone else, the exact same thing? Okay, for example, imagine if you have two suspects of a crime and you give them both the same questions and you put the same affiliations with them. One of them, if you do that, nothing's gonna happen. All right, you might get a suit or whatever. The other one, if you do that, you're gonna get sued instantly. So it's not just gonna be some fucking random lawsuit. You're fucked instantly, and your bank's gonna get shut down. You're gonna get put on a no-fly list, and you're cooked. That's Wado, dude. That's Wado. It's crazy how Wado has been moving like this in this Galactic Republic or this Galactic Empire, whichever one you really want to consider it at this point. Okay? It's Wado rules. It's Wado rules. I don't get it, man. I don't understand why the Jedi have been siding with Wado like that. I don't understand why the Jedi have moved to do stuff against the Tusken Raiders. I really don't get it. I know it's because Wado said the Tusken Raiders, they weren't good for Tatooine. Tusken Raiders, they were holding a lot of Wado's resources back, and that Wado felt threatened by them because, they weren't doing what he was saying they wanted to do, and the Tusken Raiders just weren't fucking with Wado in the first place. Alright? So the Tusken Raiders, they get attacked by Wado, and then they retaliate, and then Wado brings the Jedi in. Like, dude, you started it, right? But what are you doing here? You're gonna call your fucking dad when you started some fucking shit and expect him to protect you? And that's exactly what they did. That's what the Jedi are doing currently. So, I don't know, man. It's very fucking crazy. Alright, in terms of this actual episode, if anyone is actually watching it, it's getting cropped so poorly. So this is gonna end literally at some random time. I don't even know if I get Grievous by the end of this. So if I don't, you're just gonna have to fucking wait. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna add anything else because I've been yapping for almost. Sorry, dude. I'm so drunk. It's been a long day for me. Like I said, I'm sore. I'm tired, and to mitigate that, I've been drinking. So it's been a long day for me, but so I'm pretty sure this will take 2 episodes depending how I crop it, maybe 3, if I'm not mistaken, and then it'll just be done, and then we'll go back to, or we'll go on New Hope, and I'm not too sure how I want to record that yet. Literally, I think I have to get a completely new fucking I think I have to record it with a new software if I want to do live recording, but I don't think I can do live recording just knowing me. So I'm going to try my best to see if I can cut off the recording so you can at least get some game sounds. If you guys want game sound, then I'll shoot for it. If you guys don't, then I won't really bother to do it. I don't really think it's needed, especially with the captions and that kind of shit. But if that's something you guys would like to see in the future, I can do that, I think. Or I'll try my best to do it. I'll figure something out, okay? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys have a nice day. Stay chillin', where the fuck you are. Just keep it P.